Traffic here at the border between Poland and the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad has slowed to a trickle. For the last 4 years, people on either side were able to cross the border without a permit, with no red tape. But in July, Warsaw suspended visa-free traffic, leaving Russian commuters and shoppers very frustrated.
It's the political system. I don't understand it, and I no longer want to understand it.
Until recently, a little sticker in their passports was all Russian and Polish citizens needed to visit each other's countries without major constraints. Now Russians have to pay 35 euros for a temporary visa. With monthly wages averaging at around 500 euros, that's a lot of money.
You have to get a visa for the whole Schengen area, and that's not easy. You have to organize a special trip to Poland, book a hotel room, or if you have a good friend in Poland or anywhere else in the EU, they can give you an invitation.
Local border traffic has helped to bring people together and boost economic activity in border towns like Bartoszyce on the Polish side. Entire street blocks are now waiting in vain for cross-border shoppers from Kaliningrad. Robert Piotrowski has seen sales at his grocery store slump by over half.
I say they should keep local border traffic going because of all the trade. It benefits locals here and the Russians, and it's good for small businesses. We all need each other.
The big supermarket chains got used to having minibuses full of shoppers from Kaliningrad pulling up at their doors. Now there are precious few Russian visitors in town.
We come here because some things are cheaper than back home, especially things for children.
One of the top items on Russian shopping lists has been fresh fruit and vegetables. Meat here is attractively low-priced, especially pork, ideally vacuum-packed for maximum freshness. That meat is supplied by farmers such as Henryk Lesinski. In 2014, Russia blocked the import of pork from the EU in response to sanctions imposed by the West due to the Ukraine crisis. The fall in prices caused by the sudden hole in sales forced the farmer to reduce his stock from 5,000 animals to just 700. He longs for a return to the golden age of pork exports.
The ban on imports has boosted pork production in Russia, especially in the Kaliningrad Oblast, in some cases with the assistance of firms in the West. They don't need our meat anymore. Everybody thinks the prices for pork will magically increase once the trade embargoes have been lifted, but that's not going to happen.
At the same time, due to their strong showing on Western markets, Polish exports have increased by over 8% since 2014, despite the Russian embargo.
On the map, Russia looks like a huge and attractive market. But when you look at the stats, it's more comparable with Spain. The Russian population doesn't have a lot of purchasing power.
As the people of Kaliningrad continue to face restrictions, the suspension of visa-free border traffic sees Poland and the EU moving further away from Russia.